Hello everyone, it's me, the Green Man Bookseller. It's a little bit of a quiet day today, not too bad. I've done some sales, so yeah, but with quiet days, sometimes my mind sort of ponders on different bits and pieces. And one thing that I've been pondering a little bit today is AI and books. So obviously AI, it's becoming like ever more prevalent in society, sort of weaving its way into various strands of life, and obviously it's sort of getting in, creeping into the old sort of book world. Because nowadays people can like get AI to write a novel and then self-publish it, rather than writing a book themselves and self-publishing it or getting it published the traditional way. Suffice to say, as time goes by, we're going to see more and more books written by artificial intelligence sort of hitting the market, and there's a certain amount of pushback against AI from like AI books from authors, publishers. There's a bit of reticence about it. Is that the right word? Would that be a right word to use? Yeah, people aren't overly keen on sort of AI books. Oh no, I thought that was a customer coming in then. But so yeah, because a lot of people, their feelings is, well, a book written by a human, it's potentially got like soul, passion, emotions, feelings behind it, whereas a book written by like a computer, by artificial intelligence, doesn't quite contain the same spark as a human written book would, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's a bit. There was a bit of like unease, apprehension, pushback against AI books because of that as well, for various different reasons. I mean, I don't know how big the whole AI produced book market is. To the best of my knowledge, and I'm happy to be corrected if I'm wrong, but to the best of my knowledge, it's still in its infancy. So it's only sort of really sort of bookshops like the chain ones like Waterstones and like the independents that sell new books. They're kind of the ones that are going to be noticing it first. And it's only a matter of time before these AI produced books start hitting the second hand market. So it's only a matter of time before the likes of me start seeing AI produced books come my way. And I remember, well, it was last year, sort of, can't remember when was it, April last year, I was involved in Shaftesbury's Fiction for Fun event. I was sort of helping running the bookshop there, and I actually sat on one of the panels. It was a bit of a Q&A session, and I was sitting there with like my bookseller hat on, and one author that was in the audience asked me a question: how do I feel about selling selling AI books? And I honestly said that from a moral point of view, I feel uneasy about it. You know, I'd much rather sell books that have been produced by authors. But you know, the thing is, it's one of those things. It's once books get to me, like I said, I mean, for example, when I when as and when I sell this copy of this book, is Ben Elton going to actually get any money? He's he's already got his slice of the cake out of this particular copy. So when I sell it, that money, probably safe to say that not a penny of it is going to be going to Ben Elton. You know, so in that sense, if I sell sort of books that have been produced by AI as opposed to books that have been produced by like real humans, in a sense, real humans aren't actually losing out on money. You know, so it's, yeah. I've been wondering what damage is there in selling, like secondhand bookshops selling secondhand copies of AI produced books. It's something that I have to really think about. It's probably for me to think about sooner rather than later, because like I said, it's only a matter of time before AI books start hitting the second-hand market, and as time goes by and as more of these books are produced, there's going to be more of them coming my way. And you know, it's a thing, do I want to give them shelf space or not? I mean, morally, I'm really don't like the idea of it, but then if there's a book that's really thumping great big popular and it's been produced by AI and it's so popular that even on the second-hand market it's selling like hotcakes, because that's the thing, at the end of the day, it's not morals that pay the bills, it's cold hard cash. And if there's an AI produced book that's selling like hotcakes even on the second-hand market, you know, it's a question of, can I afford to say no, I don't want that book? You know, I know I don't want that money. I don't want to use that money to pay my bills that I can't avoid. So yeah, it's yeah. I remember something a friend of mine said to me quite a few years ago. Morals cost money. Morals are expensive. I think it was at the time when I was saying I don't want to use Amazon. You know, because with Amazon you can buy things on Amazon a lot cheaper than what you can necessarily buy them elsewhere. So if you want to buy somewhere and you're avoiding Amazon, and you got to go somewhere else, and you might end up paying more. You know. So yeah, and like I say, if I'm avoiding selling AI produced books, I'm avoiding getting an income from there. You know, so I'm kind of, it's costing me money in that sense. Yeah, so yeah, morals can be expensive. If morals were cheap, everybody would have morals. So yeah, it's the thoughts that have been running through my head this morning, is the whole AI book thing, and you know, yeah, I've got to think about what kind of a stand I want to take on them. But anyway, that's my little ramblings for this morning on a quiet, wet Thursday morning. So, guys, those of you that are watching, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about AI books. More specifically, I want you to be 100% honest and genuine. Give me an honest, genuine answer to this question. What are your feelings on second-hand bookshops selling second-hand copies of AI-produced books? And I said, please be honest with your answer on that question, because I am genuinely interested to know what you guys think. Anyway, on that happy note, I shall love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, guys, stay safe, happy reading.